What is going on, members of the Shy Guy Squad? My name is Dan, otherwise known as Danekii, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. I was about to say Pokemon Sun and Moon or as Wi-Fi battle, but that would be wrong. But we're doing a Sun and Moon OU battle against the one and only Patterrz. I am really excited right now. I built a new team as well. It's not the old one with the Nihilego and Xurkitree. This one's a bit different, as you guys can see. We're running Mimikyu, Garchomp, Magnezone, Mega Sharpedo, Tapu Lele, and Skarmory. So I want to give a quick shout out to PokeAim MD, who made this team. I just kind of scooped it up because I needed a new team, and this team looked pretty solid on paper, so I decided to pick it up, and we're going to see how it does. So we can see that Patterrz has a Tapu Bulu, a Kommo-O, or no, that's not Kommo-O, that's Kommo-O, a Alolan Marowak, Mudsdale, Mega Alakazam, if that's what I'm assuming, and Tapu Koko. So, quite an interesting team. Let's see, Quad Poison, Quad Fairy, 2 Waters. Sharpedo lead wouldn't be necessarily bad, to be honest. It could be pretty good. I'm thinking I kind of want to lead with Lola, because most teams kind of struggle a bit with Lola. So we're gonna do that, and there we go. Looks like Patterrz and I got ready just in the same time. We're using the champion theme. Oh, look at us. We're both looking like we're basically the same. He's got a little bit lighter eyes, a little darker hair color, and a different shirt. But we got the both same smug style, and we have like somewhat see. Look at this character, right? You look at mine. Like they look so similar. It's kind of crazy. I have a little bit different clothing. I think we have the same pants, actually. We do. Snarf. That's Tapu Koko. So, which terrain goes up? Shit. Shit. That's not good. My Psychic Surge is not here. That's not good. That makes him a bit stronger than me, and I do not like that. I'm not happy about that. Like, I thrive in my terrain. Could go Chomp. Could go Magnezone. I feel like you would turn 1 Volt or Dragon. No, like electric type moves. So I'm gonna go into Chomp. See what he does to that. I'm probably gonna pull a double into Tapu Lele again, if that is his play, of course. So I'm gonna first here turn 1 into Garchomp. I feel like that is my smartest approach to this, and Patterrz could definitely consider this. Patterrz is a really good competitive battler. He takes a lot of time to consider his options, but I think I'm gonna go into my Munchie, which is my Garchomp, with the Rock EMC Sandstorm, as he's gonna go for a U-turn. Okay, smart play on my opponent's part. Definitely a smart play. I did not consider. I think Volt Switch, not U-turn. That could be a physical one. We'll see what he sends in now. If he sends in Tapu Bulu, Bulu hardwalls this thing, so I need to switch into Bulu, which is kind of hard to come across from, at least from what I've heard. I think Bulu would come in here though, because Bulu kind of walls Garchomp, so it's going to be a bit hard to work with. I think, I personally, at least in my situation, I would have sent him Bulu, but he could expect like Fire Blast, Poison Jab, something like that, to be a bit afraid of Garchomp. What else did he have? He could send him the Alakazam. Alakazam would also be scary. Narf. Narf is the Bulu. Patterrz' nicknames, man. Narf. Grass covered the battlefield. He's probably going to go for a Banded Woodhammer here. I'm pretty sure he's banded, from what I remember. I could go into Burb, but Burb isn't exactly like, it's not defensive by any means. It's actually Jolly Max speed with Taunt. That's Brave Bird though, so we'll see how well Skarm takes this, and I could potentially get up my rocks. So that's what I'm gonna do. I want to preserve my Garchomp for a little bit. He's definitely making the offensive switches here. He goes for the Woodhammer. Let's see how much this does to Skarm. Oh, I did nothing. I'm good. Oh. Of course, yes, naturally, that is what happens when you battle Patterrz. Oh, come on, what is this? Okay, sorry about that, guys. That is, of course, my luck when I battle Patterrz. Let's look at his team. Rocks would be very nice. I'm gonna prioritize that. I'm getting up my stealth rocks as he goes away from Narf into Marowak, which is very nice. I like seeing Marowak here. I could taunt this thing. I could sack Skarmory and get up my spikes, and then go into Tapu Lele, which he doesn't have a switch into. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's my play. I outspeed him because I'm jolly. I'm jolly max speed. So I'm gonna get up my spikes. Skarmory just doing its job, setting up them hazards. As he goes for a Will-O-Wisp. I could have taunted. But you know what? This is not that bad either. As I can get up another layer of spikes. I don't think his team consists of any defoggers or rapid spinners. Unless, I mean, he could have defogged Tapu Koko, which I doubt, or defogged. Does Bulu get defogged? Do they all get defogged? Does Marowak get rapid spin? No, he goes for Flare Blitz to knock me out, which is fine. I honestly do not mind that. Getting 2 layers of spike up is pretty huge. As he's gonna take me out. He's not gonna take a lot of recoil because Skarmory, my Skarmory is not HP invested, so it doesn't have a lot to go for, but what I could do right here is go into Tapu Lele and then click Psychic, because something is gonna die then. Oh, and he's leftovers too, which is actually pretty good for me. I could always go into Garchomp, but that invites in something else, and I don't want to do that. So I could go into you. Click. Now I'm gonna go into Lola. Just click Psychic, because Psychic is about as good as a super effective move in this sense. Because it gets the Psychic Surge boost plus the regular boost, so it's like super plus the stab. So I think it's about as good as the super effective move here, actually. So let's see. Psychic switch in. Do not see. There's Alakazam, but Alakazam doesn't want to take 2. So Psychic Terrain, turn number 5. Question is, what does he need this thing for? And also, I like having Stealth Rocks and 2 layers of Spike because it's gonna hurt his team a lot. He drank. He's Spadef Marowak. Ow. Oh my god, I did not take that as well as I wanted to. Yikes. That actually hurt a lot. Let's go for another one though. I don't think he still can't really do anything. Like, this thing doesn't get Sucker Punch or Shadow Sneak. At least from what I know. Jesus, Spadef Marowak, man. And you can't really bring this thing back because it takes 25 and then another 18%. So yeah, this thing is dead upon re-entry. So you can't really utilize this thing anymore. I can still keep Tapu Lele. Even with 25 HP, this thing can still put in a lot of work, which is why I like this thing so much. He is going to withdraw his Marowak. To send it Alakalalalala. Which is this thing, which is Magic Guard protected. I'm gonna go for Psychic. Jesus. Question is, what ability do I want it to have? Because it's definitely a Mega. I could go Chomp. I could go Reaper. And then set him in Shadow Sneak. I'm gonna lose my Disguise, but Mega Alakazam can't do much to it. I'm going, my dude. I'm out. Into the Mimikyu. Because this thing can copy Disguise, but it doesn't get it. Also, Mega Evolution looks sick in this game. Mega Alakazam. Mr. Miyagi. He's gonna go for a Shadow Ball. And god, is that going to, like, not... that would have hurt. Oh my god, he got the Spadef drop. Cerulean's Decoy. Bruh. Would he swap, though? And what would he swap into? Bulu? Maybe? I'm still gonna go for the Shadow Sneak. It's not worth risking. I can't risk that. I can't play with, like, in case he stays in and attacks me. And I don't think... Is this thing really worth saving? He can bring it in again, but it's gonna take a lot of damage. It's gonna take, like, 12.5 plus another 18%. Gonna take, like, 30% damage. He could very easily bring... Yeah, he does decide to swap it out. But I couldn't take that risk. Mupper, that's the Mudsdale. This thing takes nothing, but it's gonna take a lot of stealth or spikes damage. So that's nice. Oh, and actually, oh my god, I forgot about that. That could have been horrible if he stayed in. Okay, so what do here? I need Reaper still. I think Munchie and double. As he goes for heavy slam. Okay, this thing is fat. And not in the sense that it's fat like Celesteela, but it's like, this thing is heavy. Could Sea Power, Sandstorm and stuff, but it wouldn't be very effective. I'm just gonna drop, I'm gonna make the ground shake. Munchie has not proved itself very useful so far. There we go, look at that damage. That's what I like to see here. That's what I like to see, Mr. Munchie. That's okay, Munchie, you did good. I can Psychic Fangs to Tapu Koko. Thing's around half. I could go Lola again and start Psychicking. I'm gonna go into Munchie. I'm gonna go into Munch Munch. My boy Munch Munch. I'm getting blown back with this team. It's because I didn't build it myself, and I'm more comfortable with teams I build myself. But a lot of his team is really weakened, and that is the most important part. Like, everything that's been in is really weak right now. Which I do not mind, of course. Like, for me, it's rather okay that everything here is weakened, because that means that late game I can just come in and, like, wipe the floor. Which is, of course, what I'm hoping to achieve here. But as it's standing right now, it's not looking good. I'm down 6-4. My Tapu Lele is incredibly hurt. I'm gonna go for Waterfall, hope that it's enough to knock him out. And it is, so we're gonna get that +1 and the KO. Which is great. Thank God for that, Munch Munch. So Munch Munch has speed boost. And with the Mega Evolution, at +1 I should outspeed Alakazam even if he traces, because he doesn't have Protect most likely. Because Megas don't really need Protect too much anymore unless they need to utilize an ability the turn before, like Sharpedo here with Speed Boost. So I should outspeed. The Tapu Bulu is a bit scary. And the Bulu is definitely the most scary Mon on his team right now, because I'm starting to really like switch-ins. Tapu Koko is not too scary. Psychic Fangs, Waterfall, that snazzy stuff should do miles of work to it. Alakazam, not too much of a threat. And I think Marowak dies upon reentry. So it is the Tapu Bulu, which is the threat. But at least we didn't get 6-0'd. Oh, Kommo-O, I forgot about this thing. Well, I know what I'm doing right now. He takes the Stealth Rock because it's part fighting. And then that, and then we Mega up. Yeah, we Mega up at +1, that's all we need. And then we Psychic Fangs this man. Unless this thing learns Mach Punch and he goes for like a all-out pummeling Mach Punch to absolutely destroy me, which would suck. But I am adamant, so that is also a bit scary actually when I think about the speed. I mean, 105 +1 adamant, make it like base 90. Should be fine. Could be wrong, but it should be fine, I think. At least it's not a 6-0, which I'm very happy with. Because I don't 6-0s, they hurt my feelings, man. I feel like shit after one. I'm really bad in this in Gen 7 OU, as I'm still trying to get accustomed to it. A lot of people are, so it's not really an excuse, but like I don't know. I got so used to Gen 6 draft format, so jumping into regular Wi-Fi battles again in Gen 7, it just feels weird because there's like all these new Pokemon that I don't know what to do yet. And then there's no draft format, so I can't like really prep. Like I don't sit there and prep for the ladder or for every Pokemon. So I just kind of, and especially with this team, which I just kind of picked up, so I don't exactly know 100% how it functions. I'm just kind of like trying to see if I can get stuff to work, which would be nice. So I'm gonna go for Psychic Fangs here, which unfortunately doesn't look cool, but it's gonna knock out Kommo-O, that's for sure. So we're up a nice and clean, or actually we're not up, but we're tied. I'd say we're up because Marowak is upon death, and doesn't he have another one that's really weak? Alakazam is also really weakened down, so those into favor will make it his team lower than my. That's Narf, that's Bulu. Shit. I might have to sack this thing, because it's not going to get a speed boost back up. So I might have to just Psychic Fangs Bulu and see how much that does. Because I don't have another play. I mean, if you look at my team, I could swap into Magnezone, of course. I don't think... Yeah, Reaper is busted. He got busted by the... He got busted by the thing. I'm actually going to Protect. I'm going to Scout. As he goes for the Wood Hammer. Okay. I think he's banded, though. So if he is band locked into that, I'm not too upset. I'm going to go for Psychic Fangs. See how much it does. It is Adamant boosted, so should do a lot. And that with Recoil should take out Narf. I'm pretty sure that with Recoil should take out Narf. I'm sorry, Munch. You're doing the work, though, Munch. Narf goes down. That is good. Now he doesn't have a lot left. I'm gonna go into this thing. My Specs Magnezone. I'm gonna go into Officer Orgy. Feel like my boy, the officer, can do some work. This is definitely a close battle. It went from me being really behind to it becoming pretty close. A Flash Cannon should definitely be able to take out the Marowak from where it's at. Flash Cannon should take out Tapu Koko because Tapu Koko is pretty frail. It could live. And then he has the Alakazam, which also should die because I'm Specs. So in comes the Marowak. Marowak is here. He is here, boys. So that's the rocks, and that is the spikes. Okay. Not very effective. What do I have as the hidden power on this thing again? I do not remember. What is your hidden power? I'm gonna check on Showdown. Play. I'm gonna look on Showdown what my hidden power for this thing is again. I don't remember. Oh, it's fire. Okay. Now I do remember, so it's fine. It's fine. We're doing pretty solid. This thing is here. Oh no! Oh wait, shit. Actually, that's pretty bad. It has me trapped in. It traces my magnet pulse. Now I can't leap. And if this thing has Focus Blast, it can blow me back. Oh god. This is quite the predicament I've gotten myself into. And his last Pokemon is Tapu Koko, which Mimikyu can... Oh god. And he lands. Oh god. It looks cool though. Oh shit. Oh, I was about to say, oh shit, did I live? No. Ow, my poor Magnezone. Okay, so I'm gonna have to play pretty... It's gonna be a tough one, but I have to go Reaper here. I have to go into Mimikyu here. This thing cannot come back in, which allows Shadow Sneak to come in. Poor Mimikyu, man. Got busted. Shadow Sneak it is. Shadow Sneak's my play. As this thing cannot come back in now. Which means Mimikyu is gonna pick up a kill here. Hey, that's my boy. It's my boy Mimikyu. More like Mimikute. Ah, my boy. I love this Pokemon. This is my favorite ghost type. I love this Pokemon. Snarf. Which means we can take its electric terrain by, oh, Snarf and Narf. That's what they were. I can take its electric terrain with Tapu Lele and then Psychic it, and that should be game since I am Choice Scarf. And I think he's not Life Orb, so I'm not sure what he is. I'm gonna go for Shadow Sneak. It's my only play. Unless he has Agility, in which case that would be... Oh, God. Oh, help. What is that? What? What? Huh? What just happened? Does he move? What? Okay, Tapu Koko used Never Ending Nightmare. That's pretty cool. I will admit that that's pretty cool. And here we are, finishing the battle inside a psychic terrain. Lele versus Koko. A fight of the island guardians. Akala versus Mele Mele. This is what it would happen if these two islands were at a war. And down goes Tapu Koko to a psychic from Tapu Lele. Shout out to Lola, man. She's a god. And we pick up a solid 1-0 victory. Super close battle here against Patterrz. Oh my god, definitely. I mean, if you for some reason haven't, be sure to check out this man. He makes quality content. A funny lad from Britain who sounds American. Kind of like me, you know, European who sounds American. People often makes mistakes of those. But yeah, definitely a good game to Patterrz. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. Can feel like if you want to and come from Patterrz' channel, hit that subscribe button, as your support would be greatly appreciated. With that, I'm going to wish you all a beautiful day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.